laws of God.
For your own soul's sake.
That's why the Bible is redundant. The Lord says things over and over because we're stiff-necked, hard-headed people.
Calm down and listen to one another. And more importantly, listen to this Bible. Right? Okay, watch this.
But in this last day, the Most High is raising up the true prophets of God.
All praise.
Question I'm asking. Like the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that has gone so nigh unto
The
them.
laws of God is the light that we gotta let shine before men.
You said you call your name Godson? Okay. All right, give me Genesis 4:26. Okay, so you said God's son. All right, so do you know who the sons of God are? Right, so there's nothing wrong with saying it. So I want to make sure you understand. So we'll deal with all that and tie it in together. There's nothing wrong with music, because music has been around since the beginning of the Bible. Well, no. Okay, Satan has his music, just like he has his people. Okay, God has his people, and they create good music. The devil didn't create. Look, everything was created by God. Just make sure you understand that. Okay, so watch this.
Genesis chapter 4 verse 26. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord.
All right, so this right here was going into what? The institution of prayer. Okay, so this right here was the beginning of the sons of God. Give me chapter 6 that goes into the sons of God. All right, so this was us beginning to pray to the Most High. Read.
Genesis chapter 6 verse 2. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Read up a verse. Read verse 1.
Verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth.
So let's talk about men was multiplying on the face of the earth. I want to show you the difference. Okay, you have the sons of God, then you have men out there. Y'all all listen good. Read.
And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God.
The who?
The sons of God.
The who?
The sons of God.
Read.
Saw the daughters of men.
They saw whose daughters?
The daughters of men, that they were fair.
So the sons of God started looking at other nationality of women and started saying, you know what? I want to go have her. That's where you break the, hold on. I got you. So we started breaking the laws, okay? So the sons of God were given our own sisters in the commandments of God. So when you break the law is when you go off. That's when you go off, and I'm going to tie it into the music, okay? Keep reading.
That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh.
So what is God saying here? You know what? My spirit is not always going to go back and forth with man. I gave you my law. Keep my commandments.
That's right.
1 second. I'm going to finish up the thought with my brother over here. Yeah, you stand there and you listen. All right, so now watch this. So now, dealing with the music. And we're not, go to, no, give me, let me Ecclesiastes chapter 2, with Solomon having men singers and all that. Yeah, give me that. So this is King Solomon, a black man that was ruling the kingdom, right? There you go. You understand that? So so you are a black man. You're a son of God. So Solomon was given the laws of God, and he was given the most wisdom of the earth. Let's see what he had going on pertaining to the music and all that. Okay? Give me chapter 2 and read down to like chapter 2 verse right here. Yeah, you got it? Read.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 3. I sought in mine heart to give myself unto wine.
So he enjoyed himself. He had some wine. Okay, read.
Yet acquainting mine heart with wisdom, and to lay hold on folly.
See what Solomon was doing? So he had the wisdom, but Solomon was meddling with other things. Okay, that's what he's saying. Read.
Till I might see what was good, that good for the sons of men, which they should do under the heaven all the days of their life.
So what Solomon was saying is he was considering what man should do while they lived on the earth, because that's ultimately your question. You want to make sure that you, as known that you are a son of God, am I breaking God's laws? And this, yeah, and I know that. So I want to tie in the music thing for you. All right, read.
I made me great works.
See, this is what he's getting ready to say. He made him great works. There's nothing wrong with you doing great works, running a business, running this and running that. There's nothing wrong with that, but you have to keep the laws. Watch this.
Verse 8, I gathered me also silver and gold.
So he got rich. He gathered silver and gold. Watch this.
And the peculiar treasure of kings and of the provinces.
So the peculiar treasure of kings. What was Solomon talking about? He had other sons of God working underneath of his kingdom. Other black men under him. The peculiar treasures of God are the sons of God. Read.
I gave me men singers.
He got what?
Men singers.
So are you a man singer? There you go. So there's nothing new under the sun. So don't get it. Hey, look, you got to be excited about that. But I want you to understand. Now you have that talent. What you do with the talent? Because in Genesis chapter 4, there was evil music being produced. Okay, we got sisters stripping and dancing in Planned Parenthood. That's the works of the devil.
That's right.
That's when you breaking the law. So you have good music and you have evil music. Keep reading.
I gave me men singers and women singers.
And he had the sisters too that was breaking it down. Okay? They had bars. Read.
And the delights of the sons of men.
So isn't it a delightful thing for us to listen to music? Who doesn't like music here? But the music now, the question that I have to ask you, get me evil communication. Yeah. So the question is this. You do music, right? So you're trying to get into it. So have you started writing your music and stuff? Okay. Just give me an idea of what one of your songs is about. It's about Baltimore City. It's about niggas. Okay? So what are you talking about with dealing with Baltimore City and the niggas in Baltimore City? So you want to make a change. So what are you telling them in your songs to make a change to your people? Give us an example. Edify us. No, just give me one. Just give me like an example. Just tell me like something that give me a bar that you said that's going to change your people here in Baltimore. But what is going to change us? Okay, give me Jeremiah 3:15. So this is the thing. If we're going to speak, actually, give me that Corinthians. Read that first. Watch this.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So what is Paul saying here? He said, don't be deceived. Evil communication corrupts the good manners. What is the good manners? The laws of God. So if I'm hanging around somebody listening to Tupac, Biggie Smalls, talking about, having sex with hoes and bitches, that and all that, we look at what we're going through right now with Ye out there, okay? The so-called white man, the Bible calls him Amalek, the so-called Jewish man, the only brothers that are successful in the music industry right now are brothers who talk about bitches and hoes and degrade and violence our people. That's the only brothers that are successful, okay? Those are the brothers that are successful. So is that good communication that Jay-Z's doing and these other men? No, that goes back to Genesis chapter 4, the evil music that was created. Okay, some of our people picked up that. So Solomon wasn't rolling with that. Solomon wasn't rolling with it. Let me show you a song that Solomon sung. Give me Song of Solomon chapter 1 verse 1. This is the Song of Solomon. Listen to these bars. Watch this.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
Verse 1.
Verse 1. The Songs of Songs.
Now what up, song?
The Song of Songs.
Let's see what Solomon, your big brother, your forefather, was bringing out. Watch this.
Which is Solomon's.
Which is whose?
Which is Solomon.
The man with the most wisdom on the earth. Read.
Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine.
For thy love is better than wine. Go ahead. It is. It's Christ speak. Yeah, he's speaking through him. Right. So now, there you go. So this is coming from a black man. Christ got bars. So are you speaking like this? Keep reading.
Because of the savor of thy good ointments, thy name is as ointment poured forth.
Watch this. My brother. So we're going over. How you doing? I'm your brother Mark. We're showing that there's righteous music and there's evil music. And we're showing that our forefather, King Solomon, was bringing out some good information. And this is what our music should sound like. You with me? My brother? My brother in the blue shirt. You with me? Okay, I'm your brother Mark. What's your name? I'm Jordan. Yeah, nice. We talking about music in the scriptures, positive music and negative music. And we're showing our forefather Solomon and what he was bringing out line for line, bar for bar. You have any questions? Okay, 1 second. You hang tight. I'm going to finish up with him and ask me your question. So go ahead and read that.
Because of the savor of thy good ointments, thy name is as ointment poured forth. Therefore do the virgins love thee.
Do the what?
Do the virgins love thee.
So these women didn't love King Solomon because he had his pants hanging down. He was talking about dope and drugs. That's not the communication that was going on. They loved him because of the wisdom of God. That's why, because the word that was coming out of Solomon. Read down to verse 5.
Verse 5. I am black, but comely.
So this is what King Solomon was bringing out in his rap music. He wasn't degrading the black man, the black woman. That's not what he was doing. He uplifted his people by saying, what? I am black and I'm beautiful. He wasn't no nigga. So when you doing your music, don't call your people niggas. Okay? Go ahead. Okay. You can't use what? Give me Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Do you know what it means? Who taught you that? There you go. Let God teach you. The hell with the damn white man. White man don't know nothing. Hey, the hell with him. Let's see what the Bible say. Read. Hey, we don't care. We say it out loud. Some of y'all scared. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Read.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was in Antioch.
The church is talking about us, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the church. It ain't a building. We're the church. Read.
Certain prophets.
Certain who?
Certain prophets.
Certain what?
Certain prophets.
Certain black teachers of God. Read.
And teachers.
And what?
And teachers.
Teaching the word of God. Read.
As Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
What were they called?
Called nigger.
So why would that be in the scriptures if it's a bad thing to be called nigger? It means that you're black. That's all it means. So back in this time, we all understood that the prophets are black. We were black. It's only now we're confused. It's only now we're confused with, who is Christ? Is Christ black? Christ white? Okay, that's the problem. Why do you think, you said for 400 years, Hosea 3 and 4. You said for 400 years, there's a reason why. If you take, right, so the curses destroyed us, so for many years we went without what? The knowledge of our God. Read.
Hosea chapter 3 verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king.
Without a what?
Without a king.
Who is our king? Christ. Read.
And without a prince.
And without a what?
And without a prince.
Read.
And without a sacrifice. And without an image.
And without a what?
An image.
We didn't have the image of black men, black leaders. Who said it was a sin? No, that's off. Then what did the Bible just read? It said we didn't have an image. That's the reason why we was in slavery. Read that again for the brother. Read it again. Watch this. I'm going to show you a couple more points. Watch this.
For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image.
The Bible says we're going to dwell many days without an image. So, watch this. Keep reading.
And without an ephod.
And without a what?
And without an ephod.
That's what the priest wore. Read. That's an image hanging around their neck. That's an ephod. Read.
And without teraphim.
And without what?
And without teraphim.
Now, pertaining to the word image, what you know what teraphim means? What is a teraphim? All right, so we have phones, right? Cameras and stuff like that. All right, so back in the day, how would they see their loved ones? So like my brothers over here, if I was gonna go away for the longest time, and I wanted to have an image of my brothers, my brother here. Okay, a painting is one. Okay, a teraphim. Have you saw the movie Gladiator? Okay, all right. So the movie Gladiator had a Russell Crowe. His family, his wife and his daughter was away, so he had a little image of a bigger image with her with like the hair. Like it was a piece of carved out wood, like or a stone. And then his son, a little boy, he was like 8 years old. He was smaller. So when he would pray, he would actually be thinking about his wife after he prayed. He would like rub the head of his wife on that image. Nah, that's just a picture. We have pictures hang up in our houses and stuff like that. And look right behind you. That's not an idol. So that's what they did. Like we have phones now. That's what they did back then.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.